it's Growing Up Met here.
And today we're baking sugar cookies. Oh, by the way, this is Madeline, and we're going to be hiding her. See how many times you can find her.
Sugar cookies, you'll need flour, sugar, baking powder, vanilla extract, salt, baking soda, 1 egg, and 2 butter sticks.
And sprinkles. Everybody needs sprinkles in their life.
Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
Make sure you have your parents' permission. Step 2.
Put tin foil on your pan and make sure it's extra long so you can cuff the edges around the pan.
Make sure to use a big pan.
Yeah, we used a 12 by 17 pan. Step 3, we're going to put 2 bars of softened butter into our KitchenAid mixer.
Madeline, how do you get there?
So, if you don't already have them softened, you can put them in the microwave for about 10 seconds. Just make sure that they don't melt all the way. So, I'm just gonna put these in here.
When you mix it, do you have to put it on like 2 or 4 or something?
I generally put it on maybe 2 or 3.
Well, there's no food. There's no food.
Okay, now we're gonna put in 1 1/4 cup of sugar. So, okay, look, can you grab me like a paper napkin real quick?
Yeah.
I got butter on my hands. So I'm just gonna. Okay, so there's 1 cup, and thank you.
You're welcome.
I just coated my finger with sugar because it had butter on it. So.
I would have just licked the fingers.
And then butter on it.
Okay.
Okay, now we
At least it wasn't salted.
There we go. And now we're going to be putting on our paddle, which came with our KitchenAid mixer. So you're going to look at the top where the opening is, and then you're going to find this little like nub thing here. You're going to stick it in, and then you want to twist it. Then it's on. Then put it down, and we mix it until it's lightly fluffy. So we're going to lock this in on the side, and then Michaela can put it on too until it's nice and fluffy. Can you stop it real quick? Because see how we have a lot on the sides? We need to scoop that off real quick.
I have my fork really bad.
Spatula. Just like that.
Who's seen Toy Story 4?
That's a good question.
It's a really good show. I really want to eat that.
Yeah. It actually tastes pretty good.
It looks really good. It's pretty much
You'd think
butter and sugar.
Yeah, you'd think it wouldn't taste good. Does it actually taste
Well,
really
there's a lot of sugar, so I'm not going to doubt it.
Now, we're just going to let it mix to make sure we got everything a little bit longer. Now for our entertainer, Maisie Moo!
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Into the pink house.
Okay, now we're ready to stop this because, as you can see, it's very well mixed. So we're going to turn this off. Then we can unlock it. Now to the next step. To add 1 egg.
And 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, which smells amazing.
There we go. Okay. Smells very good. Okay. There we go. Now on to the next step. Now we need to mix it. Onto. Now for that was our other sister Margot. Also known as Go-Go. And apparently our dog wants
Can
to
you put
say
it
hi
on
too.
4?
Good. I don't know why you would.
I don't know, to make it go faster.
Okay, come here, Jordan. Now Jordan's going to say hi.
Did you wash your hands? with soap.
Make sure you wash your hands. Now we will add flour. How much flour, you ask? Exactly a cup and a half. Now
We add baking powder, and you need to add 2 teaspoons.
no.
1 teaspoon.
1.5 teaspoons of
1.5 teaspoons
baking
of
powder.
She said.
Now we're gonna move this to a half. Don't get on.
No, I'm gonna make a mess.
Pour it in. Okay. It's okay if you make a mess. Don't worry. Introducing table salt. And this is 1/4 tablespoon.
Poof! Magic.
Don't put it too high.
I put it on 2.
Okay, maybe we'll just go with the first setting. There we go.
That's not fun.
Now we're mixing it. And it looks like really ugly and chunky, but if you just keep letting it mix, it turns into dough. And don't stick your finger in here, it'll slap it. Now we're gonna scrape down the sides. Make sure you turn off the mixer. Now, lock it. Oof! Oof! There we go. And you might want to scrape this down as well. There we go. Now you can see it's kind of starting to look like dough. And we're going to, there we go. Now, there we go. See, there's a little bit that didn't get mixed. Now we're gonna mix it again just to make sure that everything got mixed. So, there we go. There we go. We just put it on one.
Now can we put it on 2?
Well, this is it. Maybe.
I think that's a good enough exclamation.
So, we're just letting this, you know, do it. It's mixing. Smells good.
I want to eat it.
Now,
Can we put it on 4?
oh, we never put the baking soda in. Since Michaela forgot to tell us, we're putting in half a teaspoon of baking soda.
You're the one that has the phone. I haven't even heard this thing.
Now we're gonna mix this in,
Ignore.
ignoring what she said. Pour a lot
Well,
back in.
yeah. You know how we drop some there? I have to eat that.
Here, you want it?
I'm rolling. When are we gonna put the sprinkles in?
Well, so actually, you could put in the sprinkles like right
It's
now,
optional.
or so you could put in the sprinkles right now, or you could wait until you're making it into a ball, and then you roll it out, and you can roll it into sprinkles, which I think is what we're gonna do. You can
That's
also
not
roll
happening.
it in some sugars now. We might do like partly covered in sugar and partly covered in sprinkles. Now we're gonna go ahead and
Too bad sprinkles are coming.
So now,
I don't want to break them out.
as you can see, we have a variety of sprinkles to choose
All of
from.
them.
So, we've realized that this is where we should be able to have our dough and roll it into a ball and be able to sit it down and cook it. However, as you can see, it's pretty goopy and fluffy. So we've come to the conclusion that we've overdone this batch by mixing it, we're thinking. So we're going to try to make these into cookies, but we're not sure how it's going to turn out. So we're going to show you guys another set of cookies that aren't overdone.
Go.
So here's our new batch of cookie dough, which is, as you can tell, an actual dough this time. So then we cooked these cookies, and they all ran together, which had nothing to do with the stirring. We just put them too close together and too big. And yeah, they're a lot more crisp than they should be, and they're kind of buttery, which they're not generally. Generally, they're kind of like fluffy, and they're not like this.
At least there's
So-
a lot of sprinkles.
Yeah, there's a lot of sprinkles in some of these. Yeah. So they turned out like this because we over mixed them. We mixed them too long, so we were very cautious on how much we mixed this batch, and they turned out like normal. So now we're gonna put this cookie dough onto the pan. So yeah. And you can like roll them in sugar, but this time I don't think we're like sugar or sprinkles, but I don't think we're going to this time. So we're just gonna, and depending on how big your pan is, you might have to do it like, you might have to do two different like separate, you might have to put it in the oven, like two different batches, because there's so much, because there's actually, they make 3 dozen cookies. So yeah, I always have to put them in twice as 2 different batches. They're not making our hands as messy this time. So
They smell good.
yeah, they smell really good, and they're a lot easier to like make and to form into balls.
I make them
Because as you can tell, you can actually roll these, and you can't roll the other ones that we made. Okay, now we need to put them in the oven. I'm just trying to make sure that they're not too far spread apart. So, you're probably wondering, how long do I cook the cookies for? Now, this, depending on your size of the cookies, it should be around 10 to 11 minutes, or until they fully melted down into like cookie form and not a ball. Now that our oven is preheated again because someone turned it off, we are going to put these cookies into the oven. Make sure not to burn yourself. I have
Hand
a tendency of
supervision.
doing that. Oh, put it down. Voila. It's time to take them out and see what they look like. Looks like we might have to do this again.
Oh yeah.
So we made the dough again, and it's a different kind of consistency than the last ones, so we believe it'll work. So basically, we're rolling it into a ball, and then we're poking a hole in it and filling it with sugar. And then we're pinching it closed, and we're rolling it again to get it all closed and pretty. And then we're rolling it in the sugar. There we go. So now it's all rolled in the sugar and we're good.
So we realized that if you put them too close together, then they'll really blend together and they'll just make one ginormous cookie. So we're doing 3 down the side and then 4. I want to see if hearts will work, so I'm just going to do 1 heart. Yay, they're almost ready.
Oh, so our other ones are ready.
Almost. Yay!
They're
Fluffy,
fluffy.
Woo.
Whoa.
Yay! Wait, what did we do different?
I have no idea.
Maybe the sugar?
I have no idea. So we cooked these for 10 minutes, but you just cook them for 10 to 11 minutes or until they have melted down. And they're not like look at them. Yay! So this is what they should look like. Not those over there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more.
And hit the notification bell.